September 16, 2025. I ask the clerk please call the roll.
Trustee Bartlett.
Here.
Daney.
Here.
Gansey.
Here.
Hopkins.
Here.
Laporte, absent. Sawanski.
Here.
President Wallace.
Here. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. If you're able. Pledge of Allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, that'll take us to our town hall portion of the meeting. If anybody would like to address the board, please do kindly by stepping up to the podium and state your name and address, and please try to keep your comments to 3 minutes or less. Anybody in the audience that would like to address the board? All right, anybody online? All right, that'll close the town hall portion of the meeting. That'll take us to our consent agenda. All items listed with asterisk are considered to be routine and will be enacted in one motion. There will be no separate discussion on these items unless a board member so requests, in which event the item will be removed from the general order of business and considered at an appropriate point in the agenda. With that said, would anybody like to add or remove anything from the consent agenda?
Yeah, Mr. President, I'd like to add item F5.
Trustee Daney, any questions regarding that? All right, F5. A resolution approving the professional services between the Village of Bartlett and Michael Baker International for the Phase 1 engineering service of Oak Avenue realignment. Anybody else like to add anything else or remove anything from the consent? All right. Can I get a motion to approve the amended, or to amend the consent?
So moved.
Second. Moved by Trustee Daney, second by Trustee Batterman. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Sawanski. Yes. Batterman.
Yes.
Daney.
Yes.
Gansey.
Yes.
Hopkins.
Yes. That motion carries. Can I get a motion to approve the amended consent?
So moved.
Moved by Trustee Daney, second by Trustee Sawanski. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Batterman.
Yes.
Daney.
Yes.
Gansey.
Yes.
Hopkins. Sawanski.
Yes.
That motion carries. All right. That'll take us to our Treasurer's report. Mr. Treasurer.
Thank you, Mayor. The Treasurer's report included in the board packet is for the month of July. Sales tax collected in July was for the month of April and was in the amount of $637,387, which is an increase of $263,024 or 70% from the prior year. Motor fuel tax allotments for July totaled $157,678, which is an increase of $1,677 or 1% from the prior year. And the state shared income tax received in July totaled $748,806, which was up $62,941 or 9% from the prior year. And that's it for the Treasurer's report, unless there's any questions.
Mr. Treasurer, any questions? All right. That'll take us to the President's report, where I will be, I have a couple commission reappointments. Tonight we have a 2-year term. With the advice and consent of the Village Board, I would like to reappoint John Sias to serve a 2-year term on the Police Pension Fund Board of Trustees beginning September 16, 2025 and expiring September 16, 2027.
I'll second that if you, is that a motion?
We'll need an original motion.
I'll make the motion then for John.
Motion to concur the reappointment of John Sias. Motion by Trustee Daney.
Second.
Second by Trustee Bannerman. And we have number, that's it, right? Is that?
Call the roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
call the roll, sorry.
Yeah.
Trustee Daney.
Yes.
Gansey.
Yes.
Hopkins. Sawanski.
Yes.
Batterman.
Yes.
With the advice and consent of the Village Board, I will reappoint Martin Kashnowski to serve a 2-year term in the Police Pension Fund Board of Trustees beginning September 16, 2025 and expiring September 16, 2027. Can I get a motion to concur the reappointment of Martin Kashnowski to serve a 2-year term on the Pension Fund Board of Trustees beginning September 16, 2025 and expiring September 16, 2027?
Again, I'll make that motion.
Motion. Motion made by trustee Daney, seconded by trustee Swansky. And ask the clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Gansey?
Yes.
Hopkins? Swansky?
Yes.
Betterman?
Yes.
Daney?
Yes.
Motion carries. All right. And we have a proclamation tonight for National Think Train Week. Whereas C-Tracks Think Train Week is to be held across the U.S. from September 15th to September 21st, 2025. Whereas 2,252 rail grade crossing collisions resulted in 749 personal injuries and were responsible for 268 fatalities in the United States during 2024. And whereas 1,465 pedestrians trespassing casualties have occurred in the United States, resulting in 821 pedestrians being killed and another 641 injured while trespassing on railway properties during the right-of-way during 2025. And whereas educating and informing the public about rail safety, reminding the public that the railroad right-of-ways are private property, enhancing public awareness of the dangers associated with the highway rail gate crossings, ensuring pedestrians and motorists are looking and listening while nearby railways, and obeying established traffic laws. This will reduce the number of avoidable fatalities and injuries caused by incidents involving trains and citizens. And whereas the International Association of Chief of Police, National Operation Lifesaver, Inc., United States Department of Transportation, and all local, state, and county and railroad law enforcement officers, first responders, and railway corporations commit to partnering together in an effort to educate the national level of all aspects of railway safety, to ensure applicable laws in support of National C-Tracks Think Train Week. Now, therefore, I, Dan Gunstein, President of the Village of Bartlett, do hereby attest my full support proclaiming September 15th through September 21st, 2025, National C-Tracks Think Train Week, and I encourage all citizens to recognize the importance of railway safety education, dated the 16th day of September 2025. All right. That will conclude the President's report and take us to questions and answers. Does anybody have any questions for staff?
I do. How long, I know we've addressed this before. Dan, how long are we looking forward to having a completion of the town center park across the street? I was there this morning between 10 and 9:45 and 10:45, and nobody was even working on it.
They're in the process of getting the vaults for the runnel. That's due this week. And then you'll see a lot of activity over the next month and a half or so. It's due to be completed before Thanksgiving, hopefully sooner, but that was the big hang-up, was getting the vaults, which is kind of it's basically a pump station. You have a vault that'll hold the water, so that then there's pumps to pump it back up to the top, and then just keeps going. And they were waiting for those vaults to be delivered. Those are coming this week, and then from there they can start building the rest of the stream and sidewalks.
Thank you.
Is that something that's going to be kept year-round, or is it going to be drained during the winter? Or?
It'll be drained during the winter.
Yes, we have something. Stephanie, would you like to lead off?
Sure. I would like to congratulate Mike Worden for 64 years in Bartlett, and I think probably, 45 of those you've been helping out in some capacity on either a commission or other board. So congratulations to Mike Worden. He's going to be probably one of our longest running citizens in Bartlett. I'd like to say, at one point in time, Mike gave me pictures of what it looked like around my house where I lived, and when there was nothing around my house, wasn't even there yet. So he's full of history, and it's fun to see. So thank you, Mike.
Congratulations. Yeah, just a couple of commissioners that I'd like to recognize. We have Martin Kashnowski, Police and Pension. He's served for 1 year. Kirsten Erickson, Economic Development Commission, 15 years. Charlie Devereaux, Planning and Zoning, and Adam, Barry Kroll, Bike and Run Committee, and our very own Adam Hopkins, Bike and Run Committee, 2 years. So congratulations. Thank you for your service. I have nothing else.
I just want to give a shout out to Bartlett Hills. I have 2 kids in the youth high school golf program, and I have to say, how they organize and put the kids on the course is amazing. They've done a great job over there. I know Phil's not here tonight, but I did see him earlier today when I was there for senior night, and it's just really nice to see that they put a lot of effort into it, making sure those kids realize the importance of a sport that's not generally held at a high school. So Bartlett Hills has done a phenomenal job, not only hosting Bartlett High School, but also South Elgin High School. And today there was North Aurora High School there and a couple other high schools there. So they did a great job, and they've been doing a great job all season, so appreciate it.
And by the way, it was Phil's 35th birthday on Monday.
It wasn't on your list. So.
I know, but
Yeah,
if
he
you
told me.
don't believe it,
Yesterday.
I say 35.
Birthday or anniversary?
Birthday.
His birthday. All right. Any other questions?
Right, Paulie? Okay.
Any other questions for staff? All right. That'll take us to our standing committee reports. Building and Zoning, Chairman Hopkins.
Thank you, President Gunstein. There's nothing to report tonight.
Chairman Hopkins, Community and Economic Development.
Thank you, Mr. President. We have nothing to report tonight.
All right. Finance Committee, Chairman Laporte, in his absence, Trustee Batterman will be taking his items.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have one item for that committee. It's the GIS technician position. So to address the growing demand of data-driven insights, staff recommends the addition of one GIS technician position. The village's GIS program has evolved into a unified village-wide tool, but the current 2-person team is at full capacity. This strain is causing project delays and limiting the team's ability to focus on strategic, high-value work. The new technician will handle routine tasks, freeing up senior staff to work on system automation and advanced analytics. This entry-level position is already budgeted at $60,000 in the fiscal year 25-26 Central Services Fund, representing the next step in the program's evolution and ensuring the village can continue to meet its long-term objectives. We got a list of the projects. It's about 20 projects that our GIS team is working on, all very high-value type projects. I know they demonstrated some of that during our last committee meeting, including a couple of the apps, but they also provided us some surrounding villages ideas of what they use GIS for. For example, one of them I thought was interesting was the Naperville Police Report. So since we have eliminated the examiner from Bartlett, we don't really have that method to look up police reports, but on Naperville's site, they can look at it and do it by map location. So I think as we start to evolve data analytics and start to make things more map-driven, including flybys for drones and things like that, this technology is a really important aspect for the village. So I would like to motion to approve hiring an entry-level GIS technician position budgeted at $60,000.
Is that a motion that you made? I'll second that.
Any questions?
I don't know.
I just want to commend staff on the response and getting the answers that we had and the diagram. I think a lot of us, or a few of us, left here with some questions last meeting, and I think that you guys went above and beyond answering a lot of those. If nobody has any other questions, I'll have the clerk call the roll.
Trustee Hopkins?
No.
Swansky?
No.
Batterman?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
Gansey?
Yes.
Yes.
You too.
You got to call my name.
Oh, President Genstein?
Yes.
Passes 4-2.
All right. That motion carries. Thank you, Trustee Batterman, and I hope Trustee Laporte's enjoying his vacation. There are no other items on the standing committee reports, so we'll go to new business.
Wait. Public Works.
Oh, sorry. Public Works and Golf Committee Chairman Daney.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Everything we have on our agenda is covered under consent. We have
Thank you,
nothing else
Trustee
for
Daney.
this evening.
That concludes our standing committee reports. That'll take us to new business or questions. Anybody have any new business they'd like to discuss?
Dan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have 2 items if I can.
Yes.
Just wanted to remind everyone, DuPage County has a open house on Thursday for the Stearns Road Bike Path. It's being proposed from Munger west to the State Park at the Bartlett Park District on Thursday from 4 to 7, I believe. And then Friday, we have our Public Works open house from 2 to 6. So come and take a look at that.
While you have the mic, what's the time frame on the no parking signs on North?
No. Oh, on the
The bike.
bike path? We'll get those up in the next week or 2.
Awesome, thank you. All right. With that said, nobody have any further questions or concerns? A motion to adjourn
So moved.
Second.
by Trustee Daney, second by Trustee Sowanski. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Betterman,
Yes.
Daney,
Yes.
Gansey,
Yes.
Hopkins, Swansky.
Yes.
Adjourn.